Today, we are looking at an ancient music machine, call it a music box, that does not require electricity of any kind to operate, and neither does it require any speakers to produce sounds. This music box is owned by Mr. Munyora Vincent. It has existed in his family for ages, since it was bought in the early 1940s. This machine is called a gramophone. In order to play music, it has an audio horn, which holds a needle that extracts music from music discs. Powering this machine doesn't need electricity of any kind or a battery. You need a lever that turns a winding spring, which holds a turntable on which music discs are placed. Whenever the winding spring loosens, the speed at which music is playing slows down, and therefore you need to turn it again. And for this reason, there was always a person seated where this machine is, whose main job is to turn this lever. And that's how Mr. Munyora became an expert in this machine, because he started doing it when he was a young boy, while his father and other elders enjoyed evenings. And that was the responsibility of Mr. Munyora Vincent when he was a young boy. And he tells this story with a smile on his face, how he used to turn this lever while the elders were enjoying the evening. It was a rare machine then that used to attract people from different villages to come to a home which had this kind of a machine. However little its sound is, but it used to be the envy of the whole place. And visitors were always a common sight in a home that had this kind of a music machine.
Kati wendeeta bwe nti ngenda okukola switch on etandikirawo okutambula. Kati etandika okutambula nenzisa bulungi.
Mr. Munyora, whose main job then was to wind this winding spring for music to come out properly, now owns this machine. And when asked if he can sell it, he says that there is no monetary value that can replace its position in his life. He says that even in his grave, he will curse any person who will sell it. He wants it to be kept intact, like his father did and like he has done, so that people who will come after him and those who will come after his own children will find this machine and they will be proud of it. This type of a music machine was invented slightly before World War II, and it was used by soldiers who were fighting in the jungles because it didn't require any electricity of any kind. It was very useful to them. After World War II, it was taken to places where there was no electricity then. This is how this machine was brought to Africa in 1940s up to 1960s. To play music, a needle is pressed on the audio horn and gently lowered onto the music disc. As the winding spring turns, the needle extracts music from the disc and beautiful sounds come out. This is Africa, where we treasure what we have. This music instrument is rare to find anywhere in the world, unless some people go to museums. Mr. Munyora also has this other music machine. It is called a radio cassette. When you lift it, it weighs more than 2 kilograms. Unlike the gramophone, this one requires electricity to operate, and its music is stored on tapes. It is called a tape recorder because it can record any sounds, including music, and store it on another tape. Many people of this generation may not know what a radio cassette or a tape recorder is and how it functioned.
Kakati wano sooka okugibikola katepu kengenda okuteekamu kano kaddaani mugula nkola ekikaali awo kiyimbibwamu ennyimba kati tugenda oteeka ku kaseti yaffe etuyimbiremu. Awo mbanzigyeko kati omanyi atuke kuteekako rediyo ate awo ntambuzaako obutambuza wano.
Era bwe nnaagamba nyina emyaka 34.
Mr. Munyora, keeping music machines, modern and ancient ones, is a hobby. And he says that he wants a collection of these machines in his home, so that by the time he lives this life, people will be able to find what they would have missed in life.
Nzako radio katika mwate katepo akalala kano kabadde kadani mugula kati aletuulire ko basudde
This is Africa, where we treasure what we have. We have someone who has this type of a music machine. What a wonderful treasure that he has. This is Bambala Zabwe Semakula, for how we do it in Africa on this platform called Zabwe Moments. Thank you for watching, and don't miss other episodes that I will be bringing you about Africa.